Hey, what's up, guys? Yesterday I made a live stream show. It was an hour long. I showed you a bunch of new watches I bought. But later on, after I done, I noticed even though the quality was 720 HD, it was so pixelated that I just had to remove it because it took so long. I was speaking for like an hour, and it was so pixelated that I had to remove it. So here I go. I'm doing this video again. I'm redoing this video, and just want to show you a bunch of new watches I bought a couple of days ago. Oh, yesterday it was yesterday, but now it was, I don't know, a couple of days ago, and yeah, these are all watches that were offered to me. I have a little ad and on the local site that says I'm buying watches, and one guy offered me. He showed me a couple of blurry photos and of these watches. Not all of these, maybe two or three. He thought this one was really nice, and among the other, I noticed this one, and it was kind of this far away, so it would be I thought it would be interesting to go and check it out. So I hopped in my car, went there, and yeah, I was right. It was the watch I was thinking it was. He wasn't that far away from me, so. Uh, So he wa- uh, he agreed to meet with me, and when these things come, you have to be progressive. You have to be a little bit. You have to have a little bit of a balls, and you need to go and investigate it. Just sit in your car and go and get it. So I learned that from my friend, and don't be lazy. Don't be oh no. But soon enough, I go there and the guy showed up with a groceries bag. I'm not kidding you, groceries bag filled with watches. So um, I took a quick glance at it. Saw this one here, and this is Maurice Lacroix, and it's just a beautiful watch. My kind of watch, I love it, and it's just perfect watch. The only thing I would change on it is the gold plating, but it works, especially with this dark green ostrich band. When I saw this dark green band, I said I had to get it. It doesn't matter if it runs or not. And this one, the second hand, fell off, and it needed a new battery. All of these watches need a new battery. These are all quartz watches, and I will tell you later on the reason why I bought it. These new watches need a new battery, and but I bought it. Took a little bit of a gamble, and yesterday I took it to my watchmaker, replaced the battery, reattached the second hand, and now it's running like a champ. It's like a brand new watch, and this is a Maurice Lacroix, and it's really it looks kind of perfect to me. This is like a perfect watch to me because of the Roman details, tachymeter scale, chronograph, and I don't even care if it's quartz or not because it's just such a beautiful watch, and yeah, I love it, enjoy it. Anyways, I saw this one, and I didn't want to ask him how much for it. Instead, I bought the whole bag. I asked him how much for the entire bag, and he didn't want to sell entire bag. He wanted me to picnic, and I think he had a partner who didn't like my offer, and I said okay. Then I will pick a couple of these watches these bag, and we'll talk prices then, and he liked that idea more. So I grabbed this one, then I grabbed, I don't know, I grabbed this one here. This is a Seiko Chronograph, and I yesterday I did all this video talking more and more about it, but this is what it is. Now I'm redoing it for you guys. So I grabbed this. This is a Seiko quartz chronograph. It's super cool, a super nice looking watch, and it looks nicer in person. Needs a new band, but it had original Seiko brand battery inside. Like when you buy a car and it has a car brand battery inside. And yeah, I replaced those, and it's a Seiko. What can you expect? It runs like a champ. I had to realign, reset the second hands and everything else. But yeah, it's my second favorite watch out of this bunch, and such a nice watch. And all of these other watches I bought for a specific purpose. Sometimes, and is the case when someone offers me a watch and you cannot, when the deal stalls, you just grab one of these watches and offer it to give it to the guy, and it usually does the trick. And because these watches are all nice, and to the average guys out there who don't know watches, these watches are nicer, and this watch is maybe nicer than this one here. So yeah, and they usually will take this, and sometimes I will gift them and whatnot. And I even use as my SKS when I rebought my Breitling, and I had my SKS on my hand. So a guy, we stalled on the deal. I didn't want to offer more money. He didn't want to come down a little bit. So I really wanted the Breitling, and I had my SKS on the hand, and I just took it off the hand and put it on the money, and that did the trick. And I had to, of course, rebuy. I had to rebuy my SKS, but yeah, this did not came here. It just served for the purpose illustrating. So yeah, I showed you Nautica Watch. This is like this Nautica Watch is like fossil watches, even though it's made well, it's a fashion watch, but you can see the quality of this band here. It's such a nice quality. It flows through, and the clasp, of course, is not the best quality, always the case with these kind of watches, but the rest of the bracelet is just superb and has a solid end links, and the entire watch feels like a ton of bricks, and it's a great watch to have. I need to replace on some of these. On some of these I replaced batteries, but I ran out of those, so I need to restock. But yeah, I got this one. This one's really interesting. This is Ferrari Watch, and I thought it was just a Chinese knockoff or whatnot, but when I got home I saw this band bracelet, and I saw this is a vintage bracelet. They don't make bracelets like these anymore, and this is a vintage bracelet. Has lots of attention to details, has a lots of wear and tear, but you can see here Ferrari. And when you put it on your wrist, I like the dial on it. However, the gold and this PVD parts, even a little bit has a little bit fade. And when I opened this watch to replace the battery, it was a Seiko 7838 movement, and that's like one of the best chronographs, quartz chronographs out there. It has 15 joules. You can service it like a mechanical watch, and it's just a gorgeous little timepiece, and has that charm of 70s. And I will tell you what I'm talking about. I just need to put it on the wrist, and so you can see 80s, 70s, I don't know what year. It even has this glide lock, so Tudor, you did not invented this. So you can see it on my wrist, and yeah, and the band here, unfortunately it's fully integrated, you cannot put needle on it, but right now I see this little nice attention detail. You can see Ferrari sets here. I never saw that before, and yeah, such a cool, quirky little watch that I think is really nice because of the nice high quality quartz chronograph movement inside. So if you are able to grab a vintage Seiko chronograph with the 7838 and 7828, the difference is in the day date module. One doesn't have a day date and one has. Other watch that I got here is Vostok Komdirsky. This one runs well, and it's pretty accurate actually. So I wound this watch here. Let me compare it to a quartz one. I wound this watch here yesterday, and it's pretty accurate. So that's really nice. This Komdirsky, they are not worth much, but they are super cool and nice watches, like AK-47 watches. It runs great, so I'm gonna keep that one. This is a Sector watch. The Sector is Italian watch brand. Long time before when I started making YouTube videos, I had a Sector 7750, and they used to make lots of nice watches, but the build quality is nice, but they're kind of quirky, and they're, at the end of the day, fashion watches. Once I said they are not, but I think they are. However, when it comes to this one has this full stainless steel high quality. Inside is a Miota, some kind of a movement module that I have not got a clue how to set without instructions manual. So you can see here it has a one crown, one pusher, second pusher, and four pushers, and it's just a nightmare without instructions to set properly this watch, and I left the date unset. What the heck, who cares? Next one I got, this is a Skagen. This is I believe they are made in Denmark. Skagen Denmark. It's a Danish brand, and this one's fully titanium, and it's a really cool watch. It needs a battery. I need to restock on batteries, but it's really nice, and I would definitely wear this over Daniel Valentin. I would wear this over all those fashion watch brands that are pushing Vincero fifth movement watches or whatnot. There are lots of fashion watch YouTube channels out there. Two of them I watch. I like the guys, Real Man, Real Style Antonio. I like Antonio, and some other guys, but they are really annoying with their showing of the fashion watch Vincero fifth moment, and truly, even those and that guy Jose from the, I don't know, I forgot his channel name, but yeah. Speaking of fashion watches, I got Daniel Valentin. Just want to see what's up with this one, and it has such a minimalistic design and clean lines that I completely understand how this works. However, I don't know if this one's real or fake, because I think they are made, to be honest, I think they are made in the same factory. No harm done, just the difference is that they have a huge markup on these watches, but kudos to them, because the guys came up with a great idea, a great design, and they are making tons of money on fashion watches, and the watch looks really nice, but the quality unfortunately is not there. Something like this would be, in the horological world, would be Nomos, and Nomos watches are equally minimal as this, even better done. and of course they are a little bit smaller and a little bit pricier. But Nomos and this one, they have the same idea, but the Nomos is like this one is dirt and Nomos is like stars, so that's the difference between them. Yeah. What I got else, I got this little Festina ladies piece. Festina used to be a Swiss brand, but the Spanish Inquisition bought them off, and nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. And usually they're making huge, bulky guys macho watches for Tour de France, bicyclism team, and whatnot. But this one is a nice little ladies piece, and I think this will make a great gift to someone. I think just lovely little watch. I would wear it. What else do I have? I have Casio, simple Casio watch, nothing fancy there, but it's nice and clean. Citizen, some kind of Citizen, titanium, with the same module as the Sector one, so I'm gonna have a pain to set them up, but it's super lightweight because it's titanium. And yeah, that's it, pretty much it. I went to buy the watches because of this one, and the rest of these are bonus, and definitely I'm super happy with these watches, and I love this one. It's just my kind of watch. I love it, and this dark green band works. So if you have a gold tone watch, try to find some dark green band for it. So ostrich leather is nice, but I think this one's a little bit fat, so for a dressy watch something thinner would be nicer. But yeah, this one and this one, these are my favorites, and I think they're just great two little watches, and it doesn't matter if they are quartz or not. Quartz has a huge I don't even want to go there. I don't want to make excuses. I wear what I like, but quartz has a huge pull in the history. I prefer mechanical watches, but I'm not gonna give out any excuse why I'm wearing quartz watch. Just like it, I love it. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'm edcgunner, and see you guys on the next one.